PC. You liked them? Why'd you like them? Wait, one got off? They're not finished. Well, the thing turned into a bot. I mean, you know, that's what you gotta do. You have to be aggressive and keep slugging them. Otherwise, you can't really win. Gens go too fast. And they trash talk you in the end game. Oh, so the Fang's a bot, so the Fang's not gonna go for that save. Here, I'll move far away. Here, one of them's going for the save. Ah, almost. Fang was a bot. What was I supposed to do? Okay, the TTV can live. Seren Jekegu TTV. Think they're live? She is. Oh, they're not live? Okay. Thanks for checking. I mean, it feels dirty to, you know, quote unquote, proxy camp, slug, tunnel, but I mean, how do you define all that stuff, you know? And when you're playing with no perks and no add-ons, that you have nothing. You have no aura reading, you have no gen regression. Gens are being cranked out fast, and your only pressure is to really down them, hook them, slug them, proxy camp, tunnel. I don't feel like I really tunneled anyone out that game. They all just... The way it is, you have to get an early down, a really fast down, and then put them on a hook that is near gens. And then don't necessarily camp them in their face, but perimeter around the area where the gens are and where the hook is, and watch the hook and watch the areas where people are working on gens to see which way they're coming for the saves, and you try to intercept them while they're coming for the saves. So at the very least, even if they get the unhook, they're still trading a down or another hook for that unhook. What you don't want to do is let them get an unhook for free, because then you're back at square one. They just go run off, heal up, reset. Meanwhile, gens are being done, and that's just not how you create pressure as the killer. You actually have to try to intercept them from getting the unhook, so it's not for free. At the very least, you have to injure somebody else, down somebody else, hook somebody else, slug somebody else, whatever you have to do to make sure that the unhook is not for free. And then the smart thing to do is to go after that person who got off the hook, because not necessarily because you want to be mean and tunnel, but because they're injured. And you're one step closer to eliminating a player to making it a 3v1, so you can actually alleviate some of the gen pressure that they're putting when there are 4 people. So it's not like you want to be mean and tunnel, and it's not like you're like, oh, I'm so bad, I have to tunnel, but it's the practical thing to do if you're trying to win, is to get rid of somebody as quickly as possible, or at the very least put them on death hook. So now that they're playing safer, they're not going to jump in front of you and take body block protection hits. They're not going to go for unhooks so carelessly if they're on death hook and injured. They're going to not pop gens in your face when they're injured and on death hook. They're going to be like carefully stealthing around the map, trying to preserve their last health state. At the very least. And that's creating pressure because now they can't go for the unhook, because if they do, they might die. So somebody else has to go for it. But the bottom line is you eventually have to kill somebody. And if you're trying to win, you're trying to kill all 3 or all 4 of them. So what's the difference if somebody gets tunneled out? The only bad part about it is you're kind of ruining their fun because they get eliminated so quickly. And it doesn't feel good being tunneled out, but it's the name of the game